this video, I'll show you how to generate a sitemap within a liquid code. Now, there is a syntax for sitemap separately, but I'm not going to cover that in this video, but I will be constructing a sitemap. Now, what is a sitemap? Sitemap is basically a collection of the URL for all the pages which is present in the current website. So if you navigate to any website, you should be able to see a section called a sitemap in most of the older sites, whereby they will list on all the pages which are available for that specific website. Now this is useful for administration perspective, or maybe if you want to give that facility to the user to browse through all the hidden links within your web application or website, then you can go ahead and do that. So this is just a demonstration. So I'll be using Power Pages. So in Power Pages, I'm in the Power Pages Design Studio. I've created this page Jan 2025. I clicked on edit, and once I'm in an edit mode, I will be presented with this VS Code, and this is how the output will look like. So in the VS Code, as you see over here, I'm going to write a liquid code. Now from a liquid code perspective, in order to generate a web link, first we need to make use of the web links within the portal. So if you navigate to the backend, now how do you navigate to the backend? You click over here, click on Power Pages Management. In the Design Studio, you'll be presented with the backend model driven app. Now here you should be able to see something called as a web link sets. Now in web link sets, if you navigate to website, so we are talking about the Philadelphia site over here. So Philadelphia site has a couple of web link set, which is by default created. I haven't created that. It is all available out of the box, but you have an option to create a new web link set. Now what does a web link set contains? It contains a set of links. So the web link set name over here is named as default. So we are going to refer this. Now, if you click on default and if you click on links, these are the links which are placed in a hierarchical fashion. Now, this is all flat displayed on a list. I want to see what is the hierarchy. Now, if you want to see the hierarchy, this is the hierarchy, right? All filters. So within all filters, you have so many pages. Within all objects, you have so many pages. Within iteration, you have so many pages, right? Now, how do you create that hierarchy? Is just by arranging in your design studio. So take for example, if you want say this web links to come under say others, okay? So what you can do, you can just click on this web links and then you can just drag and drop. Right now, once it is here, you can just click and say make this as a sub page, and it can come over here, right? Accordingly, you can bring other pages down or up accordingly, right? So this is how you can basically use those web links, right? Now if I go to Jan 2025, the page which we are referring to, here we are going to write a simple liquid code. Now the first thing what we want is we need to refer to the web links object. Okay, so the object name is web links, and then the reference name is default, right? So how do you write a liquid code? So percent, and then from here assign, and then I'll just call it as some name, primary navigation. Okay, so primary navigation, it can be any name, and I'm assigning it to the object web links default. So this is a syntax, simple syntax. Assign primary nav is web links default. This will point to this object web link set. So the name is default, right? Now I need to iterate through the links. So it is links, right? So how do you iterate? So in liquid, you can iterate using a for loop, right? And how do you write a for? It's percent, and then you write a syntax for, and you close that for with end for. Right. So how do you iterate? So we need to iterate this primary nav, right? So we need to iterate primary nav, but then we need to get a simple object. Okay. So we just call it as we are going to get all the parent link at the top level links. Now, when I say top level links means home, all filter, all objects. So this is a top level links. We're going to get that. Child, we will worry about it later, but at least first get all the parent link. So how do you get the parent link? So for, so this is just a name, parent link. Okay, it can be anything. I'll just say parent link 1. Okay, uh, for parent link in within this object primary nav. So what is that object? So primary nav dot, and what it contains, it contains web links. web links. Okay, so it's a plural form. So first we have assigned primary nav to web links default, and now we are selling for parent link in primary nav dot web links, and this is how it will display the links. Okay, now we'll make use of href, so html a tag. Okay, so how do you write a html? You just say a href equal to the link. Okay, and you close the stack, you get an a tag, and then here you will put the title, right? Whatever is the title. So for title, it's very simple. We are going to just say parent link dot name. So how do you write in liquid? So in liquid, you just say, you refer parent link. So parent link has a title. So parent link dot title. So title means the name basically. Okay, so parent link dot name. Now here for the url, you are just going to put something over here. So we get parent link dot url. So parent link dot url, and that's it. So you get the hyperlink, the url, you formed the ahref, and you got that link. Now just for clarity purpose, I'm just gonna put some emoji over here. So let me put a star emoji. Okay, so that it looks pretty nice, and it will list on all the top level link within your website. So it's a simple for loop. As you see over here, what we have done, we have assigned a primary nav. We are referring to the web links default for parent link in primary nav dot web link. So we are iterating through the primary nav web links, and we are just referring parent link dot url, parent link dot name. Let's run it and see. So I'm just saving this file, control s to save the file, and here you just click on sync. So the goal is to basically show the top level links. So these are the top level links. So first we will display the top level link, and then we can iterate through within inside to fetch the other child links as well. Okay. Now, as you see over here, it has displayed all the parent link. Now, if you hover the mouse over here, see, it can navigate to that specific page. So I can go into each and every page which is listed over here. Okay, so if I click on Jan 2025, I will be navigated to the same page. If I click on others, I will be taken to the others page. And this is how you can display the sitemap, right? Now we can put a BR so that it is displayed one below the other. So in order to put a BR, what we can do is after this ahref, I will just put a BR, and that's it. It will show one after the other. So simple code. Okay. Now let me arrange it properly. So first is assignment, then we have a for loop, right? So this is a for loop which we have written. Now, okay, once we display this for loop, now we need to go within the child, right? So within the child of that particular parent link. Now this is a parent link. So we are iterating through the parent link, and we are getting all the web links over here. Now let's iterate through the parent link as well. So how do we go about that? We need to make use of assignment operator. Okay, so assignment operator percent, and then we say assign, and we need to call this as a sublink. Okay, so this is like a sublink, and it is level 1. Okay, you can go up to level, whatever level you want. Okay, but we'll just go through level 1 because we only have till level 1, right? Sublink level 1 equal to, now make use of this object parent link, because we are going within a parent link now. So the parent link dot web links, same thing. So this is how we did at the first level. Now we are doing it at a second level. Now in order to display, we need to make use of for loop. So this for will have an end for, right? Now we need to iterate through the sublink level 1. So we will call this as child. Okay, for child link in sublink level 1 dot, or that's it, sublink level 1. Okay, because we are not, see, primary nav will give you the reference from the web links over here, right? And that's why we use dot web links. But now this sublink level 1, which is parent link dot web link, we're just iterating through it. We need not get the web links for it, right? So it is just for child link in sublink level 1. And once that is done, we form this URL, right? Now the child URL which we are going to form, let me make use of some emoji over here. So let me make something different, like say put a tick. Okay, that's an emoji. And how to write a href? So I'll just say a href equal to something, and you put something in between. Now we need to get the child link dot name, right? So how do we get? So child link dot name, and here just put the curly braces and say child link dot url, and this is a simple code. So first what we did is we assigned a primary nav will refer to the web links. Then we iterated through the parent link in web link and got the parent link dot url, parent link dot name. And now we are going inside each of the parent link and try to extract the child link. Okay, and once that is done, we should be able to uh, see those URL, and make sure that you put a BR as well, because we need to put all the output one after the another and not show it horizontally. Okay, so that's the whole goal. Once that is done, you can just format your code accordingly, and I'll just save this. Now make sure that the syntax which you have written is correct. Now as you see over here, I have made an obvious mistake which is very much not readable to the eye. Now, as you see over here, we are iterating through the sublink level 1, and we are saying for child link in sublink level 1, right? But this sublink level 1 and this is not the same. Now, why? Because we have this obvious mistake. Now, as you see over here, L1, and here it is not L1 but LL. Okay, so don't make that mistake, because I have spent a lot of time troubleshooting this mistake and it is not quite obvious to the eye. Okay, so make sure that you name it correctly. So it should be sublink level 1, not level. Okay, so I'll just say level 1. Okay, and once you do that, save it again, and you sync that site. And once that is synced, you should be able to see the output. And as you see over here, you are seeing the, let me just say that's not the one, that's the previous one. Yep, so we have this displayed over here. Now you can format the display. Now as you see over here, it's all scattered over the place. So we have home, all filters, array filters, and then with the tick mark we have that sublink, right? So what you can do is maybe so if you want to display this, so what we can do, we can put everything on a separate line. So let me put this BR over here, and then let me put a BR over here on top, and then sync. Or you can also make use of a span object, so that you can display the link and the description. Sometimes this HTML is you'll not be able to format it with the help of this code. So as you see over here, it is not displaying it in a correct fashion. So what you can do is, like, this is again a pure HTML code. What you can do is here you have an ahref, right? So here what you can do, you can put a span tag. Okay, now say I'll just put a span tag over here, and then within the span tag I'm gonna paste this. Okay, and similarly I will just copy this span tag and I will paste in between the ahref, and this span tag should contain not a tick but a star. Okay, I'll just save this. sync. And now at least you see like the tick mark in front of others, right? So this is like the home does not have any subchild. All filters page has these many subchilds listed over here. So as you see over here, it has all subchild over here. Then all objects has these many pages, so all object has these many pages in a tick. And then you can format your HTML accordingly. So this is how you basically extract the sitemap from the existing Power Pages site. So that's it, folks. Again, if you want to format it in a table or a hierarchical list, you can use ul, li, and all those sort of HTML code to display the content. So thanks for watching.